Howdy everybody, today is May 4th, so may the 4th be with you. Except I'm going to upload this way later, because that's what I've been doing. How's everybody doing? My name is Helium1115, and you're watching The Desolate Hope, which is a, loud chair noise. This is an indie game made by Scott Cawthon, the legend, the man, the myth, the everything, the super, the Subaru, the Subaru, the Subaru, the Subaru, the Subaru, the Subaru, the giraffe, the antlion eating supper from Wendy's, whence came Winston Churchill. I don't know what that was. Oh my gosh. Today is a nice day, so I should be going outside. Yeah, here in New York we've been having some nice days, but like, you know, you don't really want to go out when everybody's outside at the same time and not wearing masks, but anyway. So yeah, how's everybody doing? This is part 13 of The Desolate Hope. Right now, we're just leveling up some of our characters. I think we got a few paintings from Mirad. That's cool. Wonder what kind of paintings Mirad likes. Probably like Monet or Turner or like Vanessa Koo. No, I don't know. No, I took a paint ed class all about 19th century art. So I know some stuff about it. I know about Cézanne and Gauguin and Toulouse-Lautrec and some of the boys, Bonheur and Cassatt, I guess, and the other ones that exist in the pantry where I've kept my Wheaties and I've kept your cornflakes. And speaking of cornflakes, we're going into Mirad Moor. And oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful day outside. I should be going outside, and we're gonna loop around to the same subject. But yeah, I hope everybody's okay. Mental health is important, vitamin D is important, fresh air is important. I ended up reading an article from Bill Maher, and it was like on a much more conservative website. In fact, it was a website that was also posting stuff like, I don't know, it was just like pretty conservative stuff. Which, not that conservative is bad, it's just like so many conservative websites are tainted by people who like don't know. They're just so out of it. They're living in their own fantasy world. But like, Bill Maher was basically saying like, oh, you know, we need to develop our immune systems, so we can't not go outside at all. And he's right. I've been going outside. I know that I'm young and my immune system does need to be or built, but also protected, because we don't really understand how this coronavirus works. So I don't know. I don't want to say too much about that. You saw there, we just looked at Boxcar, and we have every mini dungeon in the game except for one. We haven't found one of the mini dungeons yet, so I'm not sure what level that would be in, even. In fact, I'm not even sure how we're gonna find the rest of the hack chips that I want, because I usually want about 7 hack chips, I think. Anyway, so more of the usual, we're gonna grind for money. Yep. I've been going back to Breath of the Wild a little bit. I just wanted to go back to it, not to be like a super completionist about it, because the thing about Zelda games is I love being a completionist about them, but sometimes it's just so... Sometimes it's annoying, but like with Breath of the Wild, it's even more annoying, because the way that the game is set up, you can get sucked into like hours and hours doing nothing, and like when I play a video game, I like to feel that I'm making progress. Of course, the point of Breath of the Wild is to play it and like enjoy all the beautiful scenery. So like, but what I used to do is I'd used to just like explore the game and just explore just large random sections of it, hoping to find a shrine, so that I would be exploring, but at the same time I would feel like I was making progress and finding all these shrines and cool things. And now I've found 104 of the shrines, and I don't even remember how many shrines there actually are. So I guess I could keep looking and seeing if there are any new ones, but I honestly just want to say that I've beaten Ganon, and that's about it. I could get a few more Korok seeds. There are 900 Korok seeds in that game, which the thing is about like Zelda games, like Ocarina of Time had 100 Skulltulas. So it was really easy for me to just like sit down and say like, I'm gonna be a completionist, I'm gonna get all 100 Skulltulas. But like, it's something else to say, oh, I'm gonna get all 900 Korok seeds. Which, I don't know, I guess I feel a little bit like that about Endless Ocean, but Endless Ocean is somewhere in between. Because, like, Breath of the Wild has, like, it's something like the size of Manhattan. Endless Ocean has, like, 7 areas, and none of them are that huge. I don't know, all the achievements on Endless Ocean there are somewhat easy ways of getting them. So I don't know. I really don't know. But we have 715 currency, and we are going to get the rest of Algo's goodies. Algo's goodies in this one are sort of like help you out sort of goodies, like help you out in the battle. I noticed that sometimes Algo's goodies have kind of a theme to them, so I think these are kind of more like help you out in battle kind of things. I'm not sure if they're like debuffs, like, you know, I know there's like a weaken enemy increment that Algo gives you, and I'm not even sure how that works. Does that actually reduce the enemy's health? It's like, oh, so many things that I do not understand. I think possibly it might start the enemy at less than full health at the beginning of the battle. Yeah, weaken enemy increment, and then there's other stuff. It'll make you more accurate, and it'll make you easier to dodge. So I think we're gonna go to Beta Grid 0.9 and find Puppeton 2.0, because that was the boss that I wanted to defeat last time. And it shouldn't be too bad. We should be prepared enough. And at this point, we're so prepared, because just getting everything that Algo has will really help you be prepared. You can be a scrub at this game and still make a good amount of progress if you have bought all the right things, which is kind of the, yeah, we've already talked to Bio Beta, so we're just gonna kind of explore this level a little bit. And I don't watch Netflix. No. I did see a couple nights ago, I did see Awakenings with Robert De Niro and Robin Williams, and that was a really, really special movie that made me cry a lot. You know, just thinking about like what would you be like if, you know, you have dementia. I think I talked about this. You know, like maybe not. Like actually knowing people or seeing people. I'm sure most people in America have seen somebody with dementia. We're gonna grind. We're gonna get some more eggs, and then we're gonna grind and get some of Sandbox's things, because we're just buying everything, basically doing a 100% here, and we're buying as much stuff as we can because it's fun. Yeah, basically everybody in America, I feel, knows somebody or has seen somebody who has dementia. So it's like, what would life be like if you had been asleep for 30 years or 10 years or however many, just like basically a vegetable, and then to suddenly come back to life kind of as a normal human being? It's a really interesting question. And it, you know, the fact that it actually happened. Here we're going in and out grinding for blue eggs because the enemy respawns with the scene transition and the door transition and the door transition and the door transition. I don't know. I love Robin Williams. I like De Niro. De Niro was actually the highlight of that movie for me just because he has he shows off his childish side. We're getting pretty lost in Beta Grid, but that's not necessarily because I don't know where I'm going. It's just because I'm just kind of going back and forth, trying to find like blue eggs, yellow eggs, green eggs. I think I found plenty of green eggs, but the blue eggs are a little bit harder because I think only these flying guys give you the blue eggs. Those little guys everywhere give you the green eggs. The squid guys give you the pink eggs, but of course that's your health. And then the shooting like golem faces give you the yellow eggs. So we're gonna say like, yeah, gonna skip the yellow eggs for now, but like I like that text. Boy, this is really expensive. Well, everything is half price now, and I love that, but like, yeah, it's really expensive. It does take a while to grind to get enough money to buy all of Sandbox's things. And here we go. Lining up our champions, our champion fighters to take on Puppeton 2.0. Puppeton 2.0 has 40,000 health and 300 defense, 300 strength. But I think, yeah, this whole fight, past tense, because this is post-commentary, I was thinking about the other time when I wanted to have all 4 of my minigames up there on the screen. And the last time I had all of them except for Old West, which is Malins' minigame. So, Malins is actually dead for most of this fight until I think I use... Oh, I actually have 6 hack chips at this point. I have 6 or 7, so I have a lot. I might have 6. I'm not sure if I've used a hack chip yet in this fight. Digitoaster, it's a stupid name. You know, unless this is a small video screen. Yeah, I had 6, and then it just went down to 5. So Malins is finally alive again, but it's sad that Malins spent like half the fight dead because like I was talking about Malins as the MVP, but we got through pretty okay without Malins. And then intense intensity, it inverts the colors. Oh no. See, I got Old West on the screen for the last half second of the battle, so whatever. Puppeton 2.0 is dead. Skinny Tall, that was my grandmama's name. She is dead. And Marzipan, you better make some kind of pie, cakey, brownie, and deliver it to my address, which is Strong Bad's kitchen table. This was a sizable chunk of data you saved, too big for you to decode. Let's get back to work. I've decoded the file! This data block is a stem cell repair algorithm. It is designed to repair damaged cells. It looks like it's been tampered with. It was being rewritten for something more specific when the virus attacked it. That's very enlightening. However, it's pointless. There would be no need for that here. It looks like it was being fine-tuned for something very small. Clearly, it would take a brilliant mind to make these kinds of changes. I wouldn't even imagine BioBeta himself being capable of this, but I suppose it must have been him. So thank you for tuning in to WKMP Cleveland. I don't know. I'm kidding. Thank you for tuning into the Desolate Hope. I'll see you in the next episode for more shenanigans.